Sports Center.
Sports Center. Hey, everybody. You know, Tyler's not here when Alice just starts the show. And welcome back, Sam, in the chat. And Joseph Boza. Hello. Yes, we're here. It's been the feeds are down for another week and a half. If the next 10 days.
Wait, they're really down?
Can anyone? I thought someone told me that the feeds are down.
No, I made a joke at that today.
Oh, never mind. False news, fake news, Fox fake news. Anyway, everyone, welcome to my weekly meltdowns coverage of Big Brother 23. You may be asking yourself why? Because we can. There was no show this evening, but there was one Friday, which kind of was the Sunday, and so we got a lot to discover. No spoilers yet. Xavier's the new HOH.
Nominations are Kyland and Azah.
Yeah, Kyland and Azah are the nominations.
Don't sleep on Derek F.
Do what?
Don't sleep on Derek F.
Can I just gloat?
Let's gloat.
Let's gloat. I've been saying since like week 1 or 2, I can't remember how far back my greatness goes, but I've been saying don't sleep on Derek F.
Well, I'm going to add to your gloating.
Yes, please.
If you would have thought that preseason, you'd still have somebody in the draft. But
that hurt my heart so bad. But let me tell you something. I did my draft the way I always do my draft, which is my problem. There, I said it.
And if there's one thing that should make you feel better about you being completely eliminated from the draft, it's going to be that Tyler's probably going to be completely eliminated from the draft this week.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with having no one left in my Big Brother 23 draft as long as Tyler doesn't. And that just makes me zen, 100%. And I'm okay.
Yeah.
I think we all are.
Cool.
But yeah, it's just, man, we were in the chat today talking, and man, this is going to be drawn out until September 29th. We got 10 days of this.
Yeah, I don't get it. It feels longer than normal, and maybe it's not.
It is longer,
but it feels from going from 4 to 3 is quick. It just seems long and drawn out. And the fact that Survivor's starting before Big Brother's ending also feels a little weird to me. I feel like normally those are kind of a same night thing, right? Like it's an hour and a half BB, an hour and a half Survivor. So I guess doing this, we're getting 2 hours of Survivor and 2 hours of BB, which I mean that's cool. But I feel like we could have ended this whole season last Wednesday if we really wanted to.
Yeah, it is over. I mean, if we want to get real, and I think tonight we can focus a little bit more on the chat. Like Joseph has said, Allison Big D has gotten very lucky. He is the GOAT. Xavier thinks he can beat him. Let's be real. Hear me out.
Xavier thinks he can beat him.
Xavier, yes, he does. Xavier thinks he can beat Big D.
No, Xavier can beat Big D.
Oh, I think that's what he meant. Okay. You know, here's the thing, Joseph, hear me out for a second. It is on Twitter somewhere, and Anelda, who I love dearly, she sent it to me on Facebook Messenger. Let me read y'all this real quick. And
hello, Romero. Welcome to the chat. And welcome
yes,
to the show.
Romero.
It's just a chill back kind of chit chat show.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Romero is going to be on our show on Thursday.
Oh,
that is dominant. Oh, I don't know if he wants his Batman identity revealed. Is that your background?
That's my
or mine. I thought it was my cat. See, I can't
my
tell.
My daughter, your cat, same thing.
Listen, let it out, sister. It's Sunday. We all got issues. Trust me. Sunday night, I'm like I'm like a baby. So Derek F tells Azah that
can we not
just humor me, because it reminds me of me during my sequester days. Okay, because we have to just listen.
No. I'm talking about Sam's comment.
Oh, what did he say?
Can't wait to see Whitney look fire in her finale dress.
Oh, we'll get to that. And you too, I bet. DF tells Azah that him and X have played the same exact game, except X has won a couple of comps. The moves he's made are the same moves I've made. So I would have a fighting argument at the end. Azah asks him what differentiates, I can't read, his game. What differentiates thank God Tyler's not here, from X's game. You fixed problems. Here's what I'm saying. I kind of buy what Derek F is selling here.
Crap.
Oh, come on. He could be doing stuff. I can't explain it because I don't really know, but I feel like he's sold me on something I don't exactly think I want or need, but I'm going to buy it anyway. You know, you get that kind of feeling from Derek F. Like he could sell.
The only thing Derek F sold you on, and I'm sorry, Matt Hitting, I'm going to say it, is a pillow.
He could sell me sand in the desert. I feel like I would buy plenty of it. Water during a rainstorm.
No.
I'm that person, I feel like.
You're gullible?
I am to an extent. Yes, it's true.
Derek F has not played a good game. I mean, he hasn't done anything. Like, name a move that he orchestrated, and then that's the reason that somebody went out. Name one. I'm waiting.
I don't have an answer, Andrew, because I can't. Because he's full of shit. But for some reason, because it's coming from him, I believe that. If Azah had said that, I don't.
Now, Kyland, I agree with this, and I don't think it's a small possibility. It's a 66% chance.
Kyland
Azah
said that
and Big D can be in the final two. That's not a small possibility. I feel like if Azah wins, she's bringing Big D. I think if Big D wins, he's bringing Azah. Like I don't think it's a small possibility. And we said this in the chat earlier too. Part one is going to go to Xavier. Endurance is going to go to Xavier. It's going to be like a 5-minute competition, and Xavier wins part one. Part two is going to be the longest part two in the history of Big Brother, which could result in them both timing out and going into a tiebreaker where the answer is get the closest you can to 1, and they both still say 2 million. And then at that point in time, part 3 is a crapshoot. And what I will say is, if Derek F is in that part 3, I think he might have a little edge over that. Now, I say that last year wasn't jury questions, if I remember correctly, because I was pissed about this. I want to say Big BB22 part 3 was different.
I don't remember.
It wasn't like jury questions. It was more kind of opinionated. Part 3 is a crapshoot. Part 3 is a crapshoot every single year as far as understanding the jury, but there is no, like, you don't know the right or wrong answer. It's inferring, and it's objective or subjective more than objective. And so part 3 is a crapshoot. So any of those two get in there, I'm not saying that Xavier wins this final competition. And if Xavier doesn't win it, they would be dumb to take him to the end. So I think an Azah Big D is very, very possible. Kylan, I would watch that season.
Oh, what is this? Oh, I have to highlight this. Allison, what am I a celebrity of? I don't know. But yes. Is there a little friend behind you?
Behind me?
Yeah, crawling. I think I see someone in your doorway.
So if you see something right here, that's my downstairs. So if you look through like my stairwell, it curves. So it goes here and then it goes here. And so that's just open balcony. So you're seeing my wife walk.
I keep thinking your little girl is going to come make a cameo on the show and just tell us what she thinks.
I told her to, and then my wife said no because she wouldn't eat.
Well, listen here. Let me kind of.
How is Allison is more of a celebrity than Whitney?
Yeah, but I don't have a cameo. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have a cameo.
Well, should we check on Christy's price update?
Okay, check on Christy's cameo. That is our thing. And while you're doing that, I just want to say something. We've got a lot of backlash last week over Derek F and Azah. We love Derek F and Azah. I want them in a final 2. I'm not taking a verbal dump on them by saying that they can't do it and it's not going to happen. We're at go time. Xavier, okay, and this is spoilery, so if you don't...
We're still at 75.
Okay, we're still 75 for Christy.
24-hour delivery is now available.
It used to be 7 days.
And then last time I looked, I want to say it was 3.
Okay, so we're to 20. That's good. So Christy, if you're following us, is on
Cameo, but the business one is still 525.
Okay, well the business is fine, but as long as that's the business, that's fine. But I forgot what I was saying. But anyway, okay, spoilers. So get out of here if you don't want to see spoilers. Come back at 10 minutes. Here's the thing: Xavier won the veto. He's not going to use it on Kyland. because Kyland and Azah are nominated. The plan is for Kyland to go because Xavier is not stupid. And Kyland is pissed off. And he said to Xavier, everyone warned me about this. Everyone told me I need to get rid of you, and I didn't. So he is living on a planet of regret right now. Like, he really is probably looking inward and just really, you know what I'm saying? Like, he does not look well on the face. And another thing, can we stop it with the wiping your body on things that people use in the house? He's wiping his face on tortilla shells. He's putting his little snot rag up his nose and then wiping the counter with it. What is that?
I don't know. I haven't watched that part. But going back to what you were saying, I read something today, and I think it was posted in our chat. Gosh, there's so much background noise. My dogs are working out here. My wife's daughter's working back there. I have to go check my dogs for a second. But Kyland said he wanted to sit next to the best on finale night.
Oh, I said that.
He is. It's going to be him sitting next to Tiffany, Hannah, and DX as he is a member of the jury.
Yeah, he is. And boy, that's what do they call that? Humble pie kind of thing? Karma. He's going to walk into that house and everybody's going to be like, how? Why? Because I didn't listen.
Same reason Tip's there.
Yeah, because he firmly believes, well, this is karma for Tiffany. Because in my opinion, Tiffany should still be in the house. That's just me.
Here's the thing. And I've said this kind of to an extent most of the latter part of this season. The cookout was awesome, but the only person that wanted the cookout in the final six was Xavier, because he knew that if the cookout was the final six, Xavier was winning this game. Again, there is still that offshot chance. I mean, as much as I'm always going to say this when I'm playing a game, when I'm looking at a game, when I'm presenting a game, I don't have very good jury management because I'm always worried. I've got to get to the end before I can worry about winning the end. And I've got to figure out how to get there, right? My issue with Xavier making this route.
That's how Kyland feels right now about Xavier.
He is leading a pair in the house, right? Like, he's taking Kyland out, but Azah and Derek would take each other. I truly think that if Xavier showed loyalty, the dummy that Kyland is, I do think he would have taken Xavier to the final two. And so I don't agree with that decision of keeping a duo. But with this being said, and what I also think is interesting, especially with now he's turning against Kyland after just making a final two with him last round, I do strongly feel that if that F7 scenario, if Xavier would have won that HOH, Alyssa would not have gone out that week.
Yeah.
And the cookout would not have actually been successful. So
your daughter's cutting me up. I'm sorry.
We normally do this an hour later, and she's normally in bed by 8 p.m. But the Emmys are on tonight. I have another little something I have to do at 8. So we moved it up a little bit, and that's why you're hearing my daughter. That's why we started a little late. It's my fault, and I take the blame completely.
No, you're totally fine. I love it. I love it when I just love kids. I love how real they are, and I love how, look, you're not going to let me come upstairs, then you're going to hear me down here. That's it. I'm going to be on this show one way or another, Dad.
If I let her come upstairs, though, she probably wouldn't have gone to bed, and she does need to be doing that pretty soon because it is a school night.
School night. What grade is she in?
She's in daycare.
She's in daycare? That's not school.
No, it is. She learns.
I'm just messing with you.
So today, she found 3 pennies on the ground.
Did she count to 3?
And she did, but I said, okay, do you want to take them? Because my dad takes everybody. We'll talk about AFP in a minute, Adrian. I think that would be fun. My dad takes everybody to Disney for our 5th birthday, so he pays for them, but we have to pay our own way. And so, like, he pays for the kid and everything with the kid, but the parents have to pay their way, which is fine. So we started last year. We went ahead and took one of those really big water jugs, and we just throw our change and we throw our $1 bills in it, and we let it accumulate. And by the time it's time for Disney, we'll have a good little spending money kind of saved up for that. So I said, let's go. She's never been to the jug. Let's go take your money and put it in the jug. And let's go put it in your Disney fund. Okay. So we walk in there and she puts her 3 pennies in there, but then she wanted to take them out so she could put them back in. So I'm like, okay, I'll just take the jug and I'll pour a little bit out. So I take this big water jug and I start to pour it out. Well, she grabs the other end and lifts it up. So now the entire jug is on the floor. And for an hour and a half, we picked up pennies.
Listen.
And Allison, when we put all the pennies in the jug, we turned them back out again.
Listen, let me tell you, that's your first mistake. You need to explain to a child before you do it. Look, these 3 pennies are going in here, Bria, and then they are not coming out. Because let me tell you what Daddy's not doing. He's not getting on this hard floor on his knees, picking up pennies for 3 hours. Let me tell you, it ain't going to happen that way.
Well, guess what we did?
Picked up pennies.
We got on our hard floor on the knees, and we picked up pennies for 3 hours.
Oh, my gosh.
So Adrian asks a fun question, and I think this would be fun to kind of highlight here. Who are you guys voting for AFP, and why is it Tiffany? It's not going to be Tiffany for me.
Adrian's already picked it. So we got to come up with an idea.
It's not going to be Tiffany for me. I think Tiffany's got a shot at it, but it's not going to be Tiffany for me. It's going to, if I had to say the final 3, it's probably going to be Tiff. DX will be in that final 3 in sub capacity. But Allison, I think we need to start something right now.
Let's do it. What are we going to do?
Brittany.
Maybe I should ask first. Huh?
Brittany for AFP.
Yes. Let me tell you something about Brittany. She needs to be America's favorite player. Okay. I get it. Everybody wants Tiff.
Sam
or
wants Whitney.
Hannah.
No surprise.
Yeah. And all these. But I really feel like Brittany really should get it. I mean, come on, guys. She's awesome. She does freaking karate. Hiya. She is. Oh, did you see our show Thursday? Did you watch the show Thursday? Probably not. But during that jury said, whoa, oh, can you just imagine the reaction that we're going to get if she wins America's favorite player? She's going to jump up and do some kind of ninja move and freaking kick the sky and shit. It's going to be amazing.
I do agree, Adrian. I think the final 3 will be DX, Tiff, and I think Claire. Because I think that's going to split votes from that. But me and Allison are making it the mission right now.
I'm voting for Brittany.
Brittany for AFP.
Brittany for AFP.
Do it. That is our hashtag. Let's get it trending. Let's make it happen. Karate chops for votes.
Yes.
And Brittany, if you win, you have to come on to My Weekly Meltdown because
we're the reason.
Right here.
It started right here on September 19th, 2021 at 7:22 p.m. Central Time. We started this ball rolling.
So we are going to cheer, but Brittany, when you win that money, you have to come on to My Weekly Meltdown. We don't want the money. We just want your presence.
Yes.
And we want 2 things from you. We want you to come on and do a BB23 recap show with us, but we also want you to come on for a second episode where me, you, and Allison are going to live stream an episode of Cobra Kai and give our comments.
Stop. I'm so excited. Whoa. Yes.
So get it out there, guys. Let's get this hashtag going. Let's do My Week MWM for Brittany AFP. I want that to be the hashtag that goes out tonight.
Yes. And Adrian, I know, Joseph, everybody I know, you want Tiffany. I get it. I know
that this girl had no heart. Like Brittany had all the heart in the world. And strategy. Tiffany had probably one of the worst moves. Here's what I'm going to say. Brittany might not have had many good moves, but she also didn't have many bad moves. She didn't really have moves, right?
She let everybody know when she won Veto.
Okay, I'm about to make this comment now, and then she's never going to come on our show.
Okay, then hold on a second. Put it in the private chat first. Because now I'm scared. What? Do you want to say it? Are you going to say it? Are you scared? Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, she will never come on the show if you say that. And now I can't find the button to take this off the screen.
Tell me that does not somewhat look like that.
It does. I'm going to agree.
Allison is going to agree to my comment, but censor my comment.
I'm going to pull the red flag. I'm going to pull the personal foul flag and say no.
But it's somewhat true. And I'm not saying she looks like that. I'm saying in this picture, in this scenario, there is some resemblance in that creepiness. Oh,
are bad. Okay, so Bertini for America's Favorite Player or Tiffany.
I'm still on it. Like, if I get you the money, you shouldn't care what I compared you to.
Right. No, Sam, I'm going to say you're a young man. Stop that. We are not doing Christian for America's Favorite.
I signed Bertini to a RHAP contract. Absolutely. Bertini, if you come on here, I will RHAP battle you.
Dude, for real? I'm for that. I want her to make a single. I want her to be, you know what she should do? She should go on America's Got Talent or whatever these little shows are. Or The Masked Singer.
Imagine like a rapping karate act?
Oh my God.
And
what
it
would
seems
we call
like we're
that?
making fun, guys. Me and Allison are like 100% serious.
We're being real. I'm not making fun of her. What would a karate rapper, what is that? It's
Bertini.
It's Bertini. It's karate and rapping together. It's a Bertini.
It's a Bertini.
I don't think Bria's into it. She doesn't like that. She should be
think
on The
like-
Voice. Yes, she should be being. Yes. I'm not making fun of her. And y'all, please understand, we're not making fun of anybody. I love Bertini. I love Tiffany. I love everybody. What is that? Okay, how do you pronounce this?
Karater?
Karater.
Karater?
How about
How about Rapati? No, that's bad.
a what?
I was trying to spend like he did like karate and rapper, but I was trying to put like rapper with karate on the end, and it was Rapati.
You know what? That makes sense though. Rapati.
Bertini the Rapati.
Well, Bertini, the comeback of the Rapati.
Rapatini.
Rapanini. Karate. I got it. Okay. We're on to something here. But no, Sam, Whitney is not going to get America's Favorite Player. I'm sorry. It's not going to
happen. And regardless of her gameplay, which was non-existent, and
she had nice hair.
She did have some very good looks in that regard.
Yeah.
But the political comments that Whitney made, there's no way. But and to be fair, I don't even think pre-jurors are going to be on the show.
Do you think? But they always bring the pre-jurors
back. They did not with COVID.
Well, wouldn't they start being in quarantine now? We've got 10 days. And how long is quarantine now? Is it still 14 days? I don't even know.
It varies state by state.
I guess I should know what my state is. I don't know.
But no, I don't think like we didn't have pre-jury last year with COVID. And I don't think we'll have pre-jury again this year. Okay,
he's not even here, and it's coming up. I need to watch BB Can 9. I forgot what episode I was on, and it's just listen. Robert Tyler Lyons is obsessed with BB Can 9, and I can't even remember any of it.
I didn't watch any of it.
Well, listen, we got another show, and I want your input on this.
Okay.
Big Brother Celebrity coming back in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
We named some people. I said Bret Michaels and his hair extensions. I said if you want a political person, maybe Dan Crenshaw. Just all kind. Who would you want to see?
Time. We have now seen BB on the challenge, and it's time for the challenge to come on to BB. I need me some Johnny Bananas. I need me some Wes. I need me somebody from the challenge to now.
If you can only have one or the other.
Johnny Bananas.
You want Johnny Bananas?
If I could only have one, it would probably be CT, but Johnny Bananas would be more entertaining, but I love me some CT.
Me too.
But BB and CBS and Allison Grodner is going to say F the fans.
Of course, it happens.
Going to give you your first ever duo to play Big Brother at the same time since BB Can had the brothers. And we're going to get Cara Maria and Polly together.
Andrew, this may be the first season of Big Brother I don't watch because I can't watch Cara Maria. I follow Cara Maria on Instagram. She like promotes dildos now.
Okay, yeah, she does. I agree, but let's go back to
nothing wrong with that. I'm not shaming anybody, but it's like, is that a thing now? Because 100%. A lot of these women from Big Brother and the challenge and stuff are like all promoting special women pleasure products.
But if I had to pick my celebrity Big Brother cast, Johnny Bananas would be on it.
Okay.
Abby Lee Miller from Dance Moms
Is that the one that was in the wheelchair for a little while?
Yes.
Yes.
She would 100% be on this cast. I'm going to say, because she's still on my computer screen here, Christy Baldessari should be on Celebrity Big Brother.
Because
according to her cameo, she is a Sports Illustrated model.
Okay.
That's a celebrity.
I got you.
Right?
I don't look at Sports Illustrated, so
Drew Carey, I think, would be a blast in the Big Brother house.
Is he still hosting Price is Right?
He is.
Okay. I could dig it. I like Drew Carey.
And if it wasn't Drew Carey, I would go with Wayne Brady.
You know who I would like to see? Who is that basketball player? He's an older guy. He does commentary now. Barkley? Charles Barkley?
Original Houston Rocket.
I want to see Charles Barkley play Celebrity Big Brother.
Okay. I could dig behind that.
He's hilarious. Tiffany Pollard, New York, from Flavor of Love.
Yes, I'd love that. But if we're being honest here,
yeah,
what I want to see, and I think it would be incredible if BB would ever pull this off, let's bring in all the hosts. Let's get a brand new host. Let's let Will Kirby host BB Celebrity Big Brother. Let's have Jeff Probst. Let's have Anderson Cooper, who hosted The Mole. Let's have Julie Chen. Let's have Chris Harrison. Let's have Drew Carey.
Is Chris Harrison allowed on TV anymore?
Not ABC, but this is CBS.
Oh, okay.
His contract should be up by then, because he will come back, but he's still under a non-compete clause with ABC. So the rumor I heard was he could be the host of Love Island this summer. That's the rumor I heard, is that CBS was going to pick him up to compete on another dating show.
Oh, wow. Yeah. You go from The Bachelor to Love Island.
But I would love to see something like that. Well, let's make these reality TV show hosts play the game and let that be Celebrity Big Brother.
I like that.
I think it'd be a lot of fun.
TJ Lavin from The Challenge.
TJ Lavin. It'll never happen.
Never.
But it would be a lot of fun to watch.
Rob Cesternino, yes.
But here's what I've always said. I'm going to say two things, and then I'm done with Celebrity Big Brother. First off, I've always said that CBS should do the challenge like they do that. You should do one season of Survivor, one season of Big Brother, and then have a challenge type episode. So like Survivor's only fall, Big Brother's only summer. And in the spring, we're going to do a challenge type competition where we're going to put these Big Brother contestants and these Survivor contestants into a pool and shuffle that out. Two, I love the concept of Celebrity Big Brother. I love the idea of Celebrity Big Brother. I can't finish a season of Celebrity Big Brother. It's too much work.
It's a lot.
4 nights a week. One of them's 2-hour episodes. I think one night it's 5 nights a week.
Yeah.
Like, it's just way too much work for me to watch. So, I mean, I follow it. I jokers it. I keep up with it. But to say that I've watched every second of every episode of Celebrity Big Brother, it would be a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down. We're going to cover it anyway.
Oh, for sure. And I'm sure I'll pop into a couple of.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry about your Survivor. I wasn't there, so you can take it. It's all good.
Did you see who you got on the draft, Andrew?
No, I didn't.
Let me see if I can find it real quick. Man, they did you dirty, dude. You got. I don't know who those two ladies are, but
I can't wait till that's your final two.
I passed over them when I was doing mine.
I cannot wait until that's your final two.
That's something I don't know, man. I'm thinking I didn't participate this year because I pick the winner every year, and I'm kind of, taking a seat back and letting somebody else.
I've never heard of that, Sam. I've never heard of a Survivor person actually coming on Celebrity Big Brother. And to me, I wouldn't be okay with that, because if you're going to do Celebrity Big Brother, you're talking about above a reality star. So that's why I don't think they've done a challenge contestant. And that's why I don't think we'll get us a challenge contestant. But if you're going to do a Celebrity Big Brother and then bring on Survivor players, you're technically opening the door to bring on Big Brother players too. Because why is a Celebrity Big Brother alum more alumnious or celebrity status than a Big Brother person?
You know what I want them to do? And this is just me for Celebrity Big Brother. Forget it. I think every January to March for 2 months or 6 weeks, whatever, should just be old school Big Brother winners and favorites and have them come play and let that be Celebrity Big Brother. Who wouldn't want to see that? Because it's hard as hell to get all them to do Celebrity Big Brother.
Okay, hold on, Allison. BB22 is an example that we do not need that to happen.
But it was just drawn out.
But what I would say is let's take that one step further.
Okay.
Let's call all of the senators and the House of Representatives into a joint session. When they come in, lock the doors, throw in some cots, give them Julie Chen, and play a game of Big Brother.
I'm down for that because, damn, that's a mess.
That would be fun to watch.
Listen, everything in the world is a mess right now. We've got
Or if they really
everything.
want to get back to the Big Brother community, do a podcasters episode. Do a Celebrity Big Brother with some of your best Big Brother podcasters.
People who think they're celebrities.
Yeah, give me Rob Sesternino. Give me
But
Al.
he is
Give
a
me
celebrity.
Beth. Give me Tyler. Give me Josh Mendelson from his account. Let's go. Me and Allison will be sitting in the final two. It's no big deal.
Yeah, I mean, really.
I'm
Y'all
cutting her
can
at
just
3.
Yeah. We'll drag Tyler and then cut.
No, I said I'm cutting you at 3.
Are you gonna come in at 3? Are you you're gonna X me out like Xavier? You gonna X me?
You gonna be my Kyland. I probably would. I would keep you to 3 because I know I can beat you at 3.
Let me tell you what I would do to you, Andrew, if you did that to me.
I can't wait.
During the final, until eviction night, I would wipe my nose on everything you own. I would wipe my face on all your stuff.
But if I won, I would use my money to 10 times my patron subscription.
Okay, that's a good bribe. I can live with that.
Okay.
I can live with that.
Okay. And I'll even make it just like a direct deposit and we'll cut Tyler and Beth out.
Just send it to me. It's not pre-gaming, okay? And what we do with the prize money is our business.
For sure.
Just move on. Mind your business. Nothing to see here.
I love
Nothing to
James
see
Ryan, Sam. I thought James Ryan was a great player. I would love to see James Ryan play again.
Which one's James Ryan?
He was in BB7, 6 and 7. And he had Sarah, his girlfriend, in there with him. And then he was a part of the Sovereign 6 in All-Stars.
That's right. It's been a minute. I need to go back and watch some of these. But I would love.
And I know we don't talk about this much, but he did play in the BB Can versus BB US sequester game that Audrey hosted.
I didn't see that. I missed that.
5, I think.
Okay.
I think Morgan Willett won that season, if I remember correctly.
I think
It might have been Alex. It was a Willett.
it was Alex because Tyler and Beth interviewed her on our show. So that is a
Willett.
Yeah. She was on our show right after she won.
Morgan is the one dating Bananas now.
Are they still dating?
They are still dating, last I saw.
Oh my God. I've seen it when he went. I want to talk about it on the show. Yeah.
Speaking of, can we go into a little challenge news right now?
Yeah. The challenge 37. Are you caught up?
No, but we do have.
I marathoned. Let me tell how far behind I am. I marathoned through 4 episodes. I think we're up to 6 or 7. This is going to go on for another 6 months.
That's the problem with the challenge. And that's why I don't catch up. If I'm not covering it, if we're not covering it, I'll let 5 or 6 episodes come by and then just take a Saturday afternoon and watch them all together. But no, what I was going to say is we do have 2 new child parents. From the challenge. Zach and Jenna had their child about a month ago, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, they had a cute little boy.
And then Kyle had his last week.
Kyle? Wait.
British
Kyle has a kid?
He just had one born with his girlfriend.
I didn't even know that he was Tori's pregnant. Hold on a second. Which Tori?
Wait, which Tori and who's the daddy?
Yeah, is it Tori I don't even know their name. Who is it?
Yeah, Kyle, hold on. Now people are saying this. Kyle just had one, and I swore I sent this to you, Allison.
Tori Hall. Which one is Tori Hall? I can't remember. God, they all are named Tori and shit. I can't keep up with all these names.
I'm looking at Tori Hall. Okay, it's not the same Tori we were thinking of.
Oh, okay, Tori Hall. Oh, I remember her. Yeah. Congratulations to her.
Yeah,
she used to be married to Brian.
Here was his Instagram post.
Oh.
Kyle did have a child. So, I mean, yeah. So congrats to those.
I wonder how this is going to change his gameplay. I wonder how many times we're going to have to hear him say I'm a father now. I'm a father now, so I have to change the way I play the game.
I also read that this season that's airing now was the first season that Corey and Cheyenne fought. Cheyenne did not want him to go on this season.
Oh, I watched Teen Mom. OG.
And supposedly that's going to be covered in this new season of Teen Mom.
Yes, it was last week.
Okay, so the whole him not going and all that was covered.
Can I tell you what happened real quick?
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Okay, so Corey brought Ryder home. And Cheyenne at this point is like about to pop. She's about to have her son, her baby.
With another man.
With her fiance. Well, they're not engaged at this point on the show, but they're engaged now. But anyway, so Corey brings home Ryder and just flat out tells her, listen, I'm about to have my 30th birthday. I'm going to be in New York for the challenge reunion, the one we just saw. And I'm going to celebrate my 30th birthday. I'm going to be out there for 5 days. And there's a chance, and then I'm going to be back for a short amount of time. And then I got to go back and film the other challenge. Cheyenne flat out said, you're going to miss your daughter's birthday. You're a piece of shit. And he gets really upset. She says, get the fuck out of the house. Well, they end up making up because they're like that. And people have words and then they make up. And she actually moves Ryder's birthday party so Corey can come before he goes out of town to party.
So, Sam, yes, I heard there was a COVID outbreak. I still am not confirmed that it was Nom.
What, during this recent season?
Yes. Nom did have to leave. There was a COVID outbreak. A lot of people are assuming that they are related. I'm still not 100% that they are related. I am 100% that Nom just needs to quit trying on the challenge because this is now his second medevac 2 seasons in a row. It's not a good look.
Yeah, it's time to go. But hey, Joseph, Cheyenne is not jealous of Corey doing all that
responsibilities.
Yeah, it's just he's doing a lot of the challenge now. He's like the new Johnny Bananas. Like he's on every freaking season.
But he doesn't win.
Yeah, and he doesn't win. So she's like, okay, enough already. I mean, how much longer are you do this? These seasons are 25 episodes long. I mean, like seriously, this is half a year. We're going to be starting. So what I'm thinking about doing is covering this. What are they calling the celebrity challenge?
All-Stars. We talked
the
about
All-Stars.
We talked about covering the new All-Stars.
Yeah, we're gonna do that because it's like 6 or 7 weeks, and I love the challenge, but man, that burns me out.
And then maybe when it's over, we can do just one big recap episode and kind of do season highlights and season top.
Yeah, I mean we'll do something.
A lot of work. We've got Survivor starting back up, so we're gonna be going down to 1 a week shows. Me and Allison might still pop on and do a Sunday every now and again because we enjoy this and it's fun.
Yeah, we may do random Sunday shows and just talk about like shows that we're watching. Mm-hmm. Like right now, Allison's watching Only Murders in the Building on Hulu. Why the Last Man on Earth on Hulu. Fall Waters. It's a murder documentary. I'm watching so many murder documentaries right now. I'm freaking myself out. I gotta stop.
I'm a huge legal show fan. I love me good courtroom drama shows.
Oh yeah.
And so last night I was skimming around and I found this Truth Be Told.
Oh, I'm watching that. Truth Be Told with Octavia Spencer. You've not seen...
Okay, no, hold on. I am watching that, but that's not what I meant. Burden of Truth.
Okay, is that on Apple?
It's on Hulu.
It's on Hulu.
Truth Be Told was in the Octavia Spence. That show is incredible.
You need to watch that, everybody. Truth Be Told, Apple TV.
Season 1 was great, but season 2 is a trip, and I'm still like an episode behind.
Hey, can I say something?
As long as you're not going to spoil anything.
I'm not going to spoil anything, but I think the detective in season 2 of Truth Be Told is gay, and I think we're going to find out he's gay.
All I will say is Octavia Spence has always been one of my favorite actresses.
Yeah.
I love me some Octavia Spence. And in this show, she is great. Yes, if you have not watched Truth Be Told,
you need to watch
the morning show season 2 started this week.
I watched it today. See,
we might have these once or twice a month where we just kind of gone and talk about random TV shows and things going on in our lives and have our daughter screaming in the background and our cat screaming in the background. It'll be fun.
And C, I love the show C with Jason Momoa.
Okay, I haven't
SEE.
watched that. Do you watch Ted Lasso?
I love Ted Lasso. I'm a few episodes behind though.
I am
But
too.
who is the guy with the beard that's just stone faced all the time? He's a retired player.
Well, so he wasn't a retired player in season 1. You're talking about what's his face? I know who you're talking about. He wasn't retired in season 1. He retired at the end of season 1, right?
Yeah, and he's retired in season 2, and he's dating that girl, Keely, and he's got the niece, and he's coaching like little girl soccer. What is his name?
I don't remember.
That is my favorite character on the whole show. That guy is so hilarious. And he takes his little like 8-year-old niece everywhere with him. And he's
I don't think it's Roy Kent.
Yeah, Roy Kent.
It's his niece. It's Keely's niece, if I
No,
remember
it's his
correctly.
niece. It's his niece.
Sure? I think
yes.
it's Keely's.
No, it's his niece.
Because okay.
It's 100% his niece.
Did you watch the episode where like her breath stopped?
Yes, that's the last one I watched, and they had to go door to door to find a dentist because the little boy at school told.
Big Nine, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, what did he give her? Did he give her like a breath mint or something?
Oh, yeah, it was, and then they ended up back at that little kid's house.
Yeah, and they did the whole card thing from.
Oh yeah.
What is that movie? The holiday movie where it has Rick Grimes in it from The Walking Dead doing the cards. Not as Rick Grimes, but you know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't act like you don't know. You've all seen it. But yeah, I'm watching a lot of that. Yeah, Truth Be Told's my favorite.
Good. But no, I'm watching Burden of Truth.
And that's on Hulu.
It's on Hulu. It's a CW show.
Okay.
It has the original. I don't know. I'm a superhero freak. If you watch the original Smallville.
Yes.
Okay, Lois Lane is the main. Not Lois, I'm sorry, Lana Lane. Lana
Lane
is the main chick. But she's this hotshot lawyer. And she goes back to her hometown. And she goes back to her hometown to represent a pharmaceutical company that's being sued because they think they're starting all these girls' seizures that's happening. And then they find out it's not. And so she stays in town to figure out what's going on with these seizures. And so I'm 3 episodes in. That's it. But I'm really enjoying it so far. Yes, Legends of the Hidden Temple's coming on October 10th. I'm excited about seeing that.
There is a show that I haven't started yet that I've got saved that I saved today. It is the first series I've ever seen with Michael Keaton in it called The Dope Stick on Hulu. And it's about the opioid epidemic. And it's a series. And it has Rosario Dawson in it and a bunch of other people. And what is that show I watched on Peacock on your...
Dr. Death?
Dr. Death.
Still haven't finished it.
Okay, all I'm going to say is I'm a huge Alec Baldwin fan, and I love Christian Slater, and those two together, I can't.
I was watching the roast of Alec Baldwin with his daughter earlier today when his daughter's roast. Have you seen this?
No.
It's the roast of Alec Baldwin, and it's not Haley. It's the other one.
The older one, Ireland?
Yeah, it's Ireland. Hold on, let me see if I can find a transcript on this.
Was she screaming at him like she was on a phone? Calling him a pig?
Ireland roast of Alec Baldwin transcript. Because I've got to read you some of these lines because it was so freaking funny.
I think the last roast I ever watched was the one for Charlie Sheen years ago. And when I tell you it was brutal. It was brutal because it was after his whole leaving 2.5 Men and stuff, and he was winning everywhere. You know what I'm
saying? Hold on. I think I'm here.
But Alec Baldwin.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
let's read this transcript.
Okay.
Hi, Dad. I'm Ireland. It's good to be here. I almost didn't even know about it because I haven't checked my voicemails from my dad for the last 12 years or something. I actually have a lot in common with the people of this roast because, like most of them, I don't really know you that well either.
Oh.
While a lot of people know my dad as that guy from the Mission Impossible movies or that guy from 30 Rock, I know him as that guy from half of my birthday parties. It was half. By the way, Mission Impossible is what I call getting my dad to apologize. A lot of people only know my dad as an angry guy, but he's more than some lunatic who loses his temper. he loses Emmys and Oscars and custody of his firstborn child.
Wow.
But listen, let me just set the record straight. He was a great dad. I still remember when he would tuck me in and tell me a bedtime story. My absolute favorite and his favorite was the 3 Little Thoughtless Pigs. Dad, your always be closing speech in Glengarry Glen Gross, great movie, was great. At least you taught someone their ABCs, right? It hasn't been easy being the daughter of an iconic movie star, but I'm not here to talk about my mother.
Kim Basinger, by the way, if you don't know, yeah.
Or her Oscar. I'm here to talk to you, Dad, finally, without a court-appointed social worker. It's so nice that we can do that. It's so sweet. It's okay. I turned out fine. I've been modeling, which is a really funny gig. Honestly, it's just nice for a Baldwin to be on a runway without starting beef with American Airlines.
I wonder if she wrote this herself. That is so.
A lot of people don't know this, but when I was a kid, Caitlyn Jenner was my middle school track coach. You taught me to jump over the greatest hurdle of all, which was my father's approval.
When was this?
You need to Google this.
I gotta look. I have to see it.
You need to watch this.
I love these roasts. What was it? William Shatner roast from 2005. Okay, I see that, Romero. I want everyone, listen to this. I want you guys to look up on YouTube Will Wheaton talking about William Shatner, because he tells the story, because, you know, he was on the Next Generation of Star.
I don't disagree with you.
Do what?
Look at BBB's comment. You're right. Ireland told the jokes much better than I did. I'm literally reading off.
You should let me do it. That's fine. We'll do it next time. But look up on YouTube Will Wheaton, who used to be on Star Trek: The Next Generation. He was whatever. He was on that show. So he has a podcast now, and he tells the story about when he met William Shatner, but he refers to him as William fucking Shatner, because he says this is the moment in my life when he went from Captain James Tiberius Kirk to William fucking Shatner. He was so rude to this young kid, 'cause he was like a teenager when he met him. And he was so I'm not going to spoil any more of it, but Will Wheaton is hilarious. Like I said, he has a podcast. You should look him up. I love him. He was in Stand By Me for all you young children. But he's really good. He's like, okay. Anyway, so he's great. I love that. Ireland Elisa.
Yeah, you need to go watch the actual video. It's good. She was really good. And then I watched the one where what's her name? Bruce Willis's roast and his ex
Demi Moore. I would love that. Speaking of celebrity children, if you don't already, you need to follow Oliver Hudson on Instagram. He is Goldie Hawn's son and Kate Hudson's brother. This guy is hilarious. He he does all kind, and he'll be on the toilet taking a dump and sing about it. It is right up my alley. Hey, I know it's up Andrews.
We've talked a little Big Brother and a lot of just everything else.
Yeah. But it's like, how's it going? How do you think it is? You tuned in the show and we're not talking about Big Brother.
We did discuss a little BB, but we've just kind of had some good fun celebrity pop culture reality television talk.
I bet you follow Oliver Hudson. Follow him on Instagram. He is hilarious. It's summertime. It's summertime for you. It's summertime for me. Anyway, I'm gonna stop. But anyway, yeah. So what have we learned today? Xavier's gonna win Big Brother 23.
Maybe.
No, I'm calling it, man. I'm calling it right now.
That final 3 HOH was a crapshoot. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm okay with any of those 3 winning Big Brother, to be honest with you. I'm okay with it.
Because if it's Beth, then if it's the other 2, she wins the draft. If it's Xavier, I win the draft.
So you 2 are just whatever. You're happy either way, but I have got no one left. And the goal is for Tyler to have no one left on his draft. Hey, Matuni. Yes, Matuni. Why do I have a feeling I know that person?
I don't know who that is, but their name is kind of cool. Matuni.
Yeah, I think it's my friend Matt Ellis. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say people's real names when their handles pop up, because I feel like I'm shitting on their Batman Bruce Wayne identity. I don't know. Am I?
I am Iron Man.
I am Iron Man. The show's over. Okay, guys, listen. Here's the thing. We got a big week coming up. First of all, go watch the Olivia Spencer show, Truth Be Told. Yes. That's your homework on Apple TV now.
The morning show would be a great addition to that.
The morning show, The Last Man on Hulu, only Murders in the Building on Hulu. I'm a huge Steve Martin Short fanatic. I grew up with Three Amigos. Those two are comedy legends. My parents used to listen to Steve Martin comedy records because back then if you couldn't go to a comedy show, you bought the record. They filmed it anyway. I'm aging myself. So I'm all about these shows. But truth be told, that is your homework. Go watch that. The live feeds are up. They're not down. That was my error of saying I believed the lies that Andrew told in the chat.
It wasn't lies. It was a cameo.
But we do have a big week. We have Survivor 41 coverage starts Wednesday. We will go live as soon as the premiere episode airs. And then the following...
You're doing a live watch?
We're not going to do a live watch. We're going to do a live show after it airs. We're going to do our coverage.
During Big Brother?
Yes, during Big Brother. I'm not going to be watching Big Brother Wednesday Night Live. I'm going to watch it later. It's just, you know what I mean? It's fine. But Thursday night... Andrew, you have a problem with this, don't you?
No. I have no problem. This is I didn't know. I'm hearing this first.
Okay. Yeah, we're going live after Survivor on Wednesday, and then Thursday we'll be live after Big Brother's Thursday night show to cover everything that's going on, which I'm telling you right now, Kyland's going to get evicted. Xavier's winning. Or Derek F. Because
it'll be a fun Thursday show because Romero will be there.
Yes, we're going to have one of our patrons and good friends, Romero in 329, who is Dominic in the chat once again.
And we should be covering an endurance competition.
We might be covering an endurance. I don't know how long Thursday night show is going to be.
Well, because it should be part 1 of Final 3, right? So that should be endurance.
Right. Unless they try to throw another double eviction and forget we still have a week of this left, CBS. I don't know. But that was the most ridiculous thing ever. It should have just been a triple. I can't. Like, we're stretching this out a week. The finale should be this week. I don't know what is going to happen this week.
Justice for Hannah.
Justice for Hannah. And Bertini is America's favorite player.
This was fun. If y'all do like this kind of random talk show, kind of just talking about pop culture and things, let us know in the comments. We would love to do this a little more often. Me and Allison have talked about it for like a year about doing something like this. And tonight's kind of the first night we kind of did it. So if you did enjoy it, let us know.
Yeah, and we'll do it more regularly. And yes, Beth was on Good Morning America yesterday. I posted it on Facebook, a link talking about the vaccine. And we're very, very proud of her. Her hair looked lovely. Lovely. 6 hours in that chair for that beautiful hair. It's worth it, every penny. And I look like this. My hair's growing out. Andrew's hair looks better than mine tonight. I thought I would bring out the fall colors tonight, and now that I'm looking on camera, this looks like newborn baby poop, which I should get familiar with because my grandson will be here soon.
And my last thing, I'm going to end on this, Allison.
Okay.
When you go to your computer and you sip a martini, don't forget to vote America favorite player for a teeny. Okay,
we're done. You're not I want to see this rap battle because damn.
She came into the house with her karate chops. Then she left.